What's up everybody, Typical Gamer here with your daily GTA 5 news, tips, tricks, easter eggs, guides, and more. And today I'm going to show you the exact location of all 50 spaceship parts that you have to collect for Omega's mission called Far Out 1, and to work your way to 100% completion of the game. When you get all 50 spaceship parts, you receive something very special, which I show you at the end of this video. To start this mission, you must first complete the main story mission, Fame or Shame. When you finish that mission, select Franklin, as you have to be him to start the mission, and head north to the newly revealed green question mark on the map. When you get there, you will meet Omega, a paranoid and alien-obsessed hippie who claims he was about to get abducted by aliens when their spaceship crashed. There will be 50 spaceship parts that you have to collect, which you could do with any character, and when you find them all, return to Omega as Franklin to complete the mission and get something really awesome. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to press that like button and subscribe for more daily, top-notch GTA 5 videos. So to start this guide off, we're going to work our way through all the collectibles in Los Santos and then all the way north to Blaine County and so on. So to start off, we're going to work at this one at the docks. This is the first one we're going to collect. When you get there, you're going to see these two massive silos, and if you park near, there's going to be a staircase that you could climb up. Doesn't really matter which side you go up. I went up the left side, and after you go up all of these flights of stairs, there's a ladder. You climb up the ladder. There's a sort of pipe connecting the two silos together. What you're going to want to do is climb on that. Be sure you don't fall. If you need some help with your aim because you're a little jittery with the controller, then be sure to take out a pistol or something, hold down the aim, and walk slowly towards the middle. When you reach the middle, you're going to find the first spaceship part, and you get a really cool view of the Los Santos dock. Make sure not to fall, and be sure to head down the same way that you came up. So spaceship part number 2 is behind the hangar that you could purchase with Franklin. It's just the one over it, actually, to the left side of it if you're coming in from the angle I'm coming in. And what I would suggest is actually purchasing the hangar before you do this. Actually, it's just a helpful tip in general. That Dynasty 8 sign over there, if you'd like, you could go up to it, hit right on the D-pad, and you could purchase it for like $100,000 or $200,000. What that does, and this is a helpful tip for just all of the game if you want to come to the airport without any wanted starts, it does not give you any more wanted starts if you enter the airport area, which is really helpful if you want to steal a jumbo jet or one of the private jets and want to just fly for a bit. So when you get to this back area over here, if you look out right in front of the dumpster, is going to be the second collectible spaceship part that you can get. Pretty simple. For the next part, you're going to have to dive underwater. You're not going to need scuba gear or anything like that, but just position yourself where I have Franklin on the radar, and that point of interest is where the spaceship part will be. So just be careful, watch your breath bar in the corner. It's the sort of light blue one, and this part is just in between some of the debris there. And to get back up, there's a ladder on the right side which you could take. So for the fourth spaceship part, you're going to want to head to this sort of small little island off of the road there, and also it's just directly south of the scrapyard icon to purchase it, or if you have it, the scrapyard icon. And you're just going to want to swim across this little body of water up until you hit the rocks, and it's on the furthest rock to the left side. This part is just a little bit south of where you just were, a little southwest, and it's just off of the road there. It's hard to kind of get here if you want to drive a car here because the guardrail kind of stops you. But if you do get a car down here, you could just drive to the left of where I am right now, and then you could get out through there. This one here is sort of in a suburban area, and you're going to see this huge monument here. When you see this monument, you're going to want to simply enter it on the south side, and when you enter it, it's going to be directly to your right on the sort of bench, cement bench kind of thing. This one's just north of the scrapyard icon. You're going to see it on the path there. When you see this sort of red mini silo kind of thing, you're just going to head a bit east. You're going to see an open green container. Simply walk in and you'll have the 7th spaceship part. So number 8 is actually located on top of a hospital. So what you want to do is head to where I am on the radar that you see the Franklin icon. There's going to be a ladder there that you can climb up. Simply follow the path there onto a second ladder, climb up and make a right. And when you get up there to your right hand side again, there's going to be the 8th spaceship part. You can simply jump onto that roof where you would go to the second ladder and then make your way down again. Now this part is under the freeway, sort of where the homeless shelters are set up. There's sort of camp there, and it's behind the couch when you enter here. There's usually somebody sitting down there. Just collect the part, and you just collected spaceship part number 9. This one's pretty cool. You're going to want to head to the back of this sort of business area here, which has a few sort of small businesses here. And on this big sign, this billboard area, you're going to want to climb up the back ladder. There's 2 ladders you can climb up, and on the second part, you're going to see the spaceship part. Now, be careful not to fall because it doesn't have any ledge to protect you, and then just head back down the ladders and onto spaceship part number 11. For spaceship part number 11, you're going to want to head to the sort of the water runoff area here, and you're going to want to climb down the ladder. You could jump over alternatively in that middle area, but there's a chance you're going to fall down. If you do fall down into this area down here, you can climb up the ladder that's on the west side of this area, and it'll just lead back to that walkway. So for number 12, you're going to need a helicopter to do this one. And when you're in a helicopter, you want to head over to this area that I have marked here. And you're going to see a little sort of small circular building in this dam area. You're going to want to land the helicopter on this building and then get the part, get back in, because this helicopter is really useful for getting all these parts. I would actually suggest the helicopter to get most, if not all, of these spaceship parts. It makes it so much faster and easier to do it. Now with your helicopter, head over to spaceship part number 13, which is sort of in a hill area. It's located in a cave, so be sure to park your helicopter in a good area so you could get back in it, and head to spaceship part number 14. So part number 14 is in a small little market area. You have to get into this alleyway. There's sort of welcome signs on both sides of it. And when you see the Bean Machine coffee shop, that's when you're going to want to enter the little nook on the side. And that's where the spaceship part will be, besides some cardboard boxes. So for spaceship part number 15, you're going to need a helicopter again. And you're going to need a helicopter because there's A, no way up. And if you B, parachute onto there, you're gonna die because there's no way off the building unless you have a helicopter. Well, if you want to survive, of course. So if you want to survive and get the spaceship part, be sure to grab that helicopter. And right behind the Penrith, the Penrith logo area, you're gonna see the spaceship part right in the middle there. Now, number 16 is probably the hardest spaceship part to get. You're going to want to head over to this area here that I point on the map. This isn't where the spaceship part is, but it's underground in the tram station area that's under construction, and this is the easiest way to get in there. So take a vehicle, head on the right track over here. You don't want to be in the left one because then you could get head-on hit with the train, and that'll probably kill you. So you're going to want to head on this right track, follow it all the way down until you see me turn, and then jump over that little barrier and get the part. You can then exit the same way, and then I would get back in a helicopter so then everything's easier again. Now, number 17 is in that movie set area, the one that you do on the first mission that you pass by, you hit those aliens. Well, maybe you didn't hit them, but I did. So when you're in that area, it's on the top of a roof of the set, and you might get a wanted level if you enter it. So just be careful. I didn't get one. I'm not sure why. I think you're supposed to get one as Franklin. But anyway, go through the gates, make a left over here, and then follow my path, and you'll find the spaceship part very easily. For number 18, you're going to want to head where I am on the radar here because there's a little ramp to get up to this area, and it's in a bush on the little island thing around the circular part of the road. Now again, using the helicopter is the best way to get all these done, especially because they're all accessible through the helicopter besides the number 16 that I noted before. But anyway, number 19 is on the roof, and there's no way to live if you don't have a helicopter, so I would greatly suggest not only for living, but also to get all of these way faster. It's in this empty pool area, so just grab it, get back in, and head on to part number 20. Number 20 is in the golf club area, so you're going to get a wanted star for sure. What you're going to want to do is escape quickly in your helicopter and move on to number 21. Number 21 is just near that huge dam that we saw in the gameplay trailer that looks so cool in that, and so cool in this game as well. And it's under the sort of dock little area, and you just have to dive. If you don't know how to dive, you click R1 or RB on your controller, just swim downwards toward it, and then surface around the same area to get back up. Number 22 is north of where you are, and it's sort of in this quicksand muddy area, and it's just near the pipes. Number 23 is near that area that we put the helicopter on, that little circular building, but this time leave your helicopter on the top part of that area, jump down into the water, go underwater with RB or R1, grab that part, and then you're going to want to head up on the side back to the road and back to your helicopter. Number 24 is on the far east of the map, and it's easy to find because it's near this sort of scenic rock formation and it's on the side. Number 25 is beside a tree near this drug recovery center, and it's very easy to find. Number 26 is on the observatory. You can either land a helicopter on the roof, or if you're driving, take this bottom path, jump over that little gated fence, make your way up, and it's in the corner.
If I had to sit through one more traffic jam, I'm gonna go postal.
Tell me more about the coffee enema.
Hi, it's me.
Wow, the spicy turkey enema sounds so soothing. I really need to purge some toxins.
For number 27, you're going to want to land close to where I mark on the map, and on the ground you're going to find the spaceship part, number 27. Number 28 is on the east side of the map, and it's underwater again, so swim to this part that I'm going to swim to, and then dive where I am so you don't run out of breath and kill yourself. There's also a grenade launcher where I'm going to show you in a bit, so grab that while you're at it. Number 29 is at the base of a winding road. It's sort of a little off the path, and you're going to find it at the base of this rock formation. Number 30 is at the 6th hedge from the top, so just head down there, and it's a little bit more than halfway through. Number 31 is under a bridge in the shallow pool of water. It will throw you around a bit if you go at the wrong part, and I think jumping off that waterfall at the top will kill you, so just take the safe way down. Number 32 is under a welcome sign that has a little alien face, which is very appropriate. So it's just under there. Grab it, and you're good to go for number 32. '33 is underneath this kind of collapsed porch on what seems to be an abandoned shack. Number 34 is underneath this yacht, and it's pretty easy to spot because you don't see a yacht often in the desert. Number 35 is at the top of the furthest satellite dish. If you're looking from behind, it's on the furthest left one. Simply climb up the ladder and then up the stairs, and at the top of the left side there, you're going to find number 35's spaceship part. Number 36 is underneath this wooden bridge, and it's very easy to find. Lucky for you, number 37 is slightly up the river. There's some rough currents, as you can see, so you can park on the other side. I just wanted to show you that the water is rough there and to be careful. Number 38, it's on this rock formation here. It's very easy to find. It's just on the top of the hill. Number 39, this one might be a bit hard to find. Again, I would suggest having a helicopter for all of these, but especially for this one here, unless you want to do some off-roading. And it's sort of, you can see the rock has this odd formation here. You're going to want to go to this ledge that I pointed on the map here. It's exactly here. So go there, land, and then walk down very carefully. There might be some mountain lions in the area, so do be careful. Number 40, very easy to spot, very appropriate location as well. It's in the Beam Me Up Park, and it has a bunch of alien imagery and hippie stuff, and it's at the top of this area.
My new thing is 1930s Bulgarian cinema.
Totally.
Number 41 is in the middle of this bay area between these two sandbanks, and it's underwater. Just go into the middle of this area, dive underneath again with RB or R1, and get that spaceship part. Number 42 is on the rocks underneath this bridge, and I would suggest again to use a helicopter because you will have a tough time making it through if you just try to swim there because the currents are very rough.
We make America. Farms, fields, football, and getting together with some old friends. It's a diner where the waitress knows your name.
Number 43 is in the boathouse near this dock area. Number 44 is in the middle of this kind of cow farm sort of thing. It's in the mud in the middle area. It's very easy to find. Number 45 is on the cannabis farm, and it's just opposite of where the cannabis is being grown in this barn, and it's on the floor. Number 46 is probably the hardest spaceship part to find, and you're going to be needing a flying vehicle and a parachute as well. What you're going to want to do is go up to a pretty high distance. If you're not that good at parachuting, I would suggest going to flight school, learning how to parachute and that precision landing with L1, R1, or left bumper, right bumper. When you jump out, pull out the chute pretty early and activate that precision mode, and then guide yourself towards the support of the bridge on the right side. What you're going to want to do, I landed in the middle area, which wasn't too good of an idea. You're going to want to land on probably the furthest right one so that you can land without your parachute falling off, because if it gets caught in anything, it will sort of break and you'll just fall. Luckily, I did survive, but you could see I was very close to the edge when it happens, and it is in the middle area, very easy to find. And then when you're ready to get off, so you don't die because there's no way to safely jump into the water from here, head on to the side near the support and then just fall down, and your character will roll and won't even lose any health. Number 47 is on this elevated part of the coast. You simply just go up that hill and it's in the bushes near the tree. Number 48 is just off the path of the road here, and it's in this little underground area. Number 49 is near the fire station just at the back of it, and it's in the, I believe it's like a training sort of building for firefighters. You just go up to the 3rd floor and you get the spaceship part inside. Finally, part number 50 is at this farm area over here, and it's in this huge barn, so just go in the barn and it's right at the back. So when you get all 50 of the spaceship parts, Omega will send you a text message telling him to go to him and give him all the parts. So you head over to Omega as Franklin, and you will see him as an icon on the radar now. When you get there, a cutscene will play showing the little flying spaceship gadget Omega has put together, and when the cutscene ends, you'll be able to drive the Space Docker, which is a modified dune buggy with bright neon lights, jet engines, and a unique horn. This is unique to this mission. You can't get it again if you destroy it, so be careful. You will also get the From Beyond the Stars trophy or achievement. As you can see, the neon portions glow quite a lot, and you also have these green headlights which you can make brighter by holding right on the D-pad once. This car has a few unique horns and is just overall pretty awesome to drive, especially at night because it glows so much. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching the video. If you did enjoy it and found it useful, be sure to press that like button, and congratulations on your new awesome collectible vehicle. Be sure to store this one-of-a-kind vehicle in a proper garage like the Grove Street garage, as if you park it at Franklin's house garage, it may disappear out of nowhere. There are also 50 more collectibles in GTA 5, and those are letter scraps to catch the killer of one of the most infamous murder cases in Los Santos. You will need these 50 letter scraps to get 100% completion of the game. I will have a guide up soon showing all of the locations of these 50 letter scraps, so be sure to subscribe and you will be notified when that video is uploaded. Thanks for watching, I hope you have an awesome day, and peace out.